Alvarez vs. Baldomir. Canelo Alvarez stopped Carlos Baldomir in the 6th round with a brutal left hook punch straight to the chin.
Балдомир хотел показать, что Альварес сам придерживает и бил при этом. Точная атака Альвареса. Да и не только слева. Выстреливает. И тут неожиданный удар. Стал немного уставать.
Jefferson vs. Harris. After relatively less action-packed 4th and 5th rounds, Harris dropped Jefferson in the 6th with a series of body shots. Near the end of the round, Jefferson countered the left hand with a left hook of his own, knocking Harris unconscious. Tua vs. Ruiz. David Tua was the master of left hooks, and in the fight versus John Ruiz, he did what he does best. An explosive knockout win for the puncher from New Zealand.
Tua comes right at him. Another big bomb, and Ruiz is down. This could almost be over now. Tua came storming out. It's over. White a bit right there. That had Tyson written all over it, the way it was thrown and everything by Tua. Now he knows he's done the damage here. He comes right in, and before John Ruiz can recover, Tua is all over it. One more right hand, another one in there. And that one was the one that really did the damage. Tremendous hook there. Practically wins the fight for Tua already. Tony Perez on the outside, waiting.
GASSIEV vs. SHIMMELL. The fight took place in Carleton, USA. The boxer from Russia, Murat Gassiev, knocked out his rival cold with a great left hook at the end of round 1.
I got a box here. Says his game plan, apply pressure, mentally, physically, the entire fight by Schimmel. Unbeaten, cruiserweight. Schimmel lost to him. Gassiev Thomas with a right hand, but it happened in the bell in the 3rd round. The fight ruled no contest. Here's a left hook to the body. Yeah.
Jabbing, moving out of the ring.
Warrington vs. LARA. Despite being slow-handed, LARA was troubling the Brit throughout the early stages, and in round 4, he made the breakthrough. A combination staggered Warrington, and a giant left hook sent him crashing to the canvas. Round 6 and 7 were nip and tuck. Then, the Mexican appeared to again hurt the Brit in the 8th. Finally, the end came in round 9 as LARA staggered Warrington again in a gigantic left hook from the underdog that flattened the favorite. Usyk vs. Bellew. Tony Bellew gave a tough fight for Usyk, and after the 7th round, he was even leading on the scoreboards. But in the next round, Alex knocked Bellew out with a great combination. LEMIEUX vs. Stevens. David LEMIEUX started the fight very active and had success very quick in round 1. In the 3rd round, the fight was over after the amazing left hook that sent Stevens on the canvas, and he couldn't get up.
On a perfect right-hand shot. Left hook, Jim. Left hook right to the chin.
Guys, that's the knockout of the year so far, I believe.
By far.
That was a bomb. He put Stevens to sleep in a fight where it looked like Stevens was coming on, like Lemieux's future was in jeopardy.
After the overhand right, he threw a straight right, threw a straight right down the pipe, and Curtis tried to throw the hook, and he beat him to the punch with the hook. Curtis threw a hook, his hook didn't land, David's hook did land.
Short left hook, didn't travel more than 10 or 12 inches.
Garcia vs. Morales 2. In October 2012, there was a rematch between Danny Garcia and Eric Morales. At the end of round 3, Eric was stunned, and in the next round, the fight was over after the monster left hook from Danny.
И это все. На ринг выскакивают секунданты. Да. Ну, в принципе, все, в общем-то, было ясно еще после первого нокдауна, когда на неверных ногах вернулся в свою игру.
Donaire vs. Darchinyan 1. In round 5, the fight was over. Darchinyan went forward and Donaire caught him with a killer left hook. Darchinyan was on the canvas for the first time in his career. The fight was over.
Keeps it very low, walks into a left hook, and that unalterably changed this fight. We get a chance to see how well that left hook landed. It was just a perfect counter left hook by Nonito Donaire. And, you know, we talked about how the left hook had been successful early in the fight and really was the surprise weapon tonight. We would have expected the right hand to be more of a weapon for Donaire, and it put...
Spence vs. Algieri. It was the first knockout loss for Chris Algieri. He was in knockdowns in rounds 4 and 5. Spence finished the fight with a great overhand left punch.
Down. Chris is in bad trouble here, and Errol just mixing up his attack. Overhand left, a series of body shots earlier, and Chris just didn't know where to defend him.
Thank you for watching, fight fans. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.